We're here at the Key West Shipwreck Treasure Museum. We're gonna go in and see what they have in there. Check it out. Oh, look at that guy over there, standing guard. Okay, we're going in. Oh, I guess we go down this? Okay. Oh, we got in just in time for the end of the video. Wow, look at that rope. That's pretty thick rope. And that's even thicker. Yeah. Is that John Wayne in there? I think so. Yeah. Captain's names on these steps.
There's two ways you can do this museum now, folks. You can walk around and look and read. But if you want to hear a story, that's what I'm here for. I can give you the whole shebang, or I can tell you my favorite story right here. If you don't hear any other story, I love telling this story the most, and I tell it the most because it's funny. Would you like to hear this story?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, before I tell you this story, did you notice the coins in the first window? Take a look at those coins. They're pretty rough looking. But that's real Spanish silver coins from 1733. Now, those are called cob coins, and that's an acronym for cut off bar. They would take a silver bar, like you're going to see over there in that crate. They would take one just like it, cut off a piece of it, hammered out flat, and that's where we get the saying, making money hand over fist, because that's literally how they made the money, hand over fist. Then you come over to the next window, look at these coins. Don't they look different? They sure do. This is 51 years later. Now they do look different, and there's a reason for that. Basically what happened is the king found out that people were literally cutting corners from his cob coins and keeping the pieces for themselves. So he had to put a stop to that, and look what he's doing to stop it. He's now using a mechanical press. So all the coins are identical and they're round, so there's no corners to cut. Now basically, folks, as you walk around here today, for the most part, everything on this floor, next floor up, behind glass is real and authentic and came off of a shipwreck. For example, everything in this case right here came off that ship right there. Except that ship right there, that's just a model. Right. But it represents the El Cazador, and that's known as the shipwreck that changed history, and it literally did. It was a Spanish brig of war. And it set sail from Havana, Cuba in 1784. It was secretly loaded with 400,000 of those pieces of eight right there. And they were taking that silver, folks, to New Orleans to back up the paper money of Spain. Spain was in desperation. It needed that silver to make it to New Orleans, and that's how it changed history. It didn't make it. Just think if it had, Louisiana might not be part of these United States today. But what's interesting is how this treasure was found. It wasn't that long ago. 1993, there was a fishing boat going across the Gulf of Mexico. Nets got caught at the bottom. And when they finally freed those nets and pulled them up, they came up with a 45-pound boulder that was nothing but Spanish silver coins. Right next to you, young man, where it says cluster, that's what they pulled up in them there nets. Oh, wow. But folks, what's funny about the whole story, and why this is my favorite story, is the name of the fishing boat that found this treasure. Are you ready? The name of the fishing boat that found this treasure was called the Mistake. So we like to call this the treasure that was found by mistake. Wouldn't you like to make that mistake? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I think I would too. Well, take your time, folks. Take all the pictures you like, and I'll tell you all the stories you like. But when you're ready to go upstairs, there's more up there. And in the far right corner, double doors that go outside and up the tower. You get a real nice view of Key West up there. Absolutely. Now, if you look at those emeralds real close, you'll notice they sparkle. Well, that's gold dust dump. That all happened in the process of time digging in the deep blue sea for over 300 years. Some of the gold coins around them disintegrated, along with the salt water, crystallized and wrapped themselves around those emeralds. So, folks, you know what happened, don't you? Basically, what happened is the gold and emeralds got together, and the rest was chemistry.
Right?
Yeah. There you go. That's a good place to take a picture. You stand behind that silver bar and pick it up. It weighs 64 pounds. That's solid silver.
Is this all off of one of the ships?
Oh yeah. That silver bar actually sunk on the ship called the Maravellis in 1656 off the banks of the Bahamas. It's nearly 400 years old. Sunk on that ship, and what's interesting about that bar is it actually sunk on another ship the year before. It was mined and minted in Peru, placed on the galleon called the Conception that sunk later that year off of Peru's coast. When they finally got it up out of the water, they set it aside and said, we're going to wait for a better boat, a stronger boat. Well, guess what? That never happened. They put it on the Maravillas and it sunk again. But what you have to understand, it didn't sink once or twice, 3 times, or 4 times, or 5 times. It sunk 6 times. That's why we got the poster up there that says, "Cursed Treasure."
So it needs to not be on a boat.
Well, I don't know. Curse is a curse. What do you think?
They had a
Think
silver
you're
bar,
cursed?
they had a silver bar like that up at where were we at?
St. Augustine.
Yeah.
St. Augustine, yeah.
I see.
And the same sort of little deal there where you
I see.
I didn't know if it was real or not. But
Yeah, that's real. And it's got some different markings there that tell you that's real. And then one is a hole, because that's where they drilled it to make sure it was solid silver.
silver, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Make
want to
sure
look
somebody
at that?
just wasn't, or silver plating a brick or something. There you go. There you go.
It's heavy.
It is heavy.
Wish I could pick it all the way up so she could see it.
Yeah.
Let me take this off and. No.
That doesn't happen. But on a good day, that can be worth as much as $50,000. But whether it's a good day or a bad day, because it's connected to history, it's priceless. Now,
Yes.
Before you go upstairs, let me show you something else, okay? I've been wondering about this since I've been to Key West. Have you noticed the chickens?
Yes.
Now, a lot of people don't know what those chickens are. I know you say, well, they're chickens. Yeah, that's what they want you to think. But Captain Joe knows what they really are. And you know how I know? Because I made it up. This is what they really are. And you know how I figured that out? Because ours were rooster. Arr. You see them scratching around? They're looking for gold.
Yep.
And you heard it first from Captain Joe.
I've definitely seen him scratching around.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was a very informative presentation.
Well, thank you, sir. Hey, folks, where are y'all from over here? Texas? You're from the other side of the pond, aren't you? There you have it. Welcome to Key West. Welcome to the Shipwreck Museum. You notice those emeralds there, Spark?
Yeah.
Continue on upstairs to continue the tour.
That all happened in the process of time.
All right.
Over 300 years. Some of the gold going around.
Check out the eagles. Bellamy Eagles. Key West Wrecking Judge. Wow, he must have been the one who determined who got the wreck, who got to salvage the wrecks. And those are your wreckers. Names of all the wreckers. Wow, the foreign people are employed. That's amazing.
To view the best merchandise. Bold belts and bolts of bright silks, some tinged with salt water. Piles of boots from New England, rum from the islands, beer, wine, hardware, nails, shotguns, hammers, cloths, brocades, linen, furniture, and china. Goods transferred tinged with salt water. Piles of boots from New England, rum from the islands, beer, wine, hardware, nails, knives, shotguns, hammers, cloths, brocades, linen, furniture, and china. Goods transshipped to New Bedford from the same ships that plied the far eastern trade routes. Boxes of spices, laden with damp and musty air, and exotic odors. The list was endless. Here, the women of Key West pressed closer. These were the things that might be bought for their homes and families.
Well, I'm glad that.
Look at them glasses.
Wow.
Are those cool or what?
Amazing.
That's Mrs. Thompson Curry.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, this is a William Curry's son, founded 1845 as Bone and Curry. Cool antiques, relics, all from the shipwrecks.
Came off that ship right there. Silver, folks. New Orleans to back up some paper money in Spain. Spain was in desperation. It needed that silver to make it to New Orleans. That's how it changed history. Just think if it hadn't made it, Louisiana might not be part of these United States. But what's interesting, folks, is how this there was a fishing boat going across the Gulf of Mexico. Nets got caught on the bottom, and they finally agreed those nets to hold up. Came up with a 45-pound hold. So, wow. Right next to you, right? This isn't fair. Right next to you, young lady, there's a picture of it that says cluster. That's what they pulled up to them with its hats.
Look at that old sea dog. Ooh, scary. He's Captain Philip Philpott. Men who were injured or lost a limb while attempting... Oh, quiet.
Amos has got us up there round the clock all 7 days since Squire Egan got the Molly B out from under our noses. Sly old fox that Squire Egan is. As you might know, we're a mite short of preachers here on the island, and Squire Egan's had been filling in for Methodist. So the captain, Mr. Tim, the crew, and our women folk was attending his service in Jackson Square Sunday last. You see, the way the benches are laid out, they...
Okay, time to go up to the tower. Oh, look, there's an old statue right here, but just before we leave, of this guy. These are the doors. Push here. Almost there. Okay. This is the top. There's salty frogs down there. Kino Sandals. Kino Plaza. Look at that. You can't see the top of the buildings from down on the ground. See the something first is written on top of the trolley there. Oh, see the best first. That's what it says. See the best first. That's funny because you can't see that when you're down there. Oh, look at the shipwreck from up here. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah, there's Mallory Square. Yeah, it's not often you get a view like this. Yeah, you don't get a view like this very often, huh?
This is unbelievable. I think I'm dreaming, you know.
It looks so beautiful. Yeah, so they have a harbor cam right up there. You can log in and look at the view from your computer. That's pretty cool. No smoking. After all, this is all wood. Dry wood, too. Look at what? Oh, right over there? Yeah. With the ropes on them? Yeah. Yeah, they look cool. Wow, look at that ship. What is this? This is the USS Maine.
Look, they're wearing the dive helmets, look.
Reason number one, I'm going to guess the other day.
They have to be heavy.
Oh, wow. Here's a dive helmet. The dive helmet is an example of those used to salvage the USS Maine. Wow. Amazing.
Picture of it, photo there.
Yeah, this is the engine, right? Holy moly, look at this dive suit. Oh, too bad the light's shining. I can't get a good... Oh, there we go. Look at that dive suit. Wow. How cool. From the dive helmet to this. Amazing. There's what it was in 1941. Dive suit in 1941. And the dive suit today. Ready?
Okay, so you don't have to wear that.
And not too far from the Shipwreck Museum is this lovely little shipwreck. It is a Key West wrecker's slope, and it's called Mary. 19th century, when shipwrecks along the treacherous Florida reefs were numerous, fishermen and spongers turned to wrecking as a means of livelihood. Almost every seaworthy vessel at Key West quickly responded to the exciting cry of "wreck ashore" to earn whatever share they could in the great wealth that the golden age of wrecking brought to the island city. Yeah, that's an example. Oh, that is Mary, the Key West wrecker's sloop. Wow, look at that rusted out anchor. Seen better days. Mary has certainly seen better days. Well, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.